What's going on, everybody? It is your favorite self-proclaimed master here, aka Timberlake, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 2 of our Treasure Wars faction series. Holy moly, I can't believe that I finally get to show you guys this. Here is our base tour for Treasure Wars so far. Welcome to my crib, everybody. I figured I'd give you guys a sort of a base tour as part of the second episode of our Treasure Wars faction series. I want to show you guys some of the things that we have implemented and some things that we might have been able to do better, so hopefully you guys can get a sort of an idea for what you should be doing with your bases. So let us take a look around. Alright, so first and foremost, we've got a cave spider spawner. You guys might be asking yourselves, why cave spiders of all of the other mobs? And the answer is, for one, Treasure Wars has a mob stacking plugin, which means that on a lot of these hostile mob spawners, they'll all kind of stack together like this, and you can see there's 101 cave spiders in this stack. So there's two major points behind this. For one, cave spiders are really inexpensive and they give the same amount of XP as skellies and zombies and everything like that. Plus all of the cave spider drops, I'm able to type /sell all, and all of the drops will sell from the cave spiders. So it's a pretty efficient way to grind XP, assuming somebody is using the blaze grinder, which we have over here. One quick thing that I do want to say about the cave spider grinder is that these guys can be a little bit pesky when you're hitting them. It's hard to get a good way to keep them in one block, especially when you're grinding pretty quickly. Like with a sword like this, they tend to drop pretty quick. So we use a fence post here because you can still hit through the fence post, and we use water to kind of keep them on the same block by funneling the water down. All of this is a super easy and effective way to keep lag out of your base and also to keep the cave spiders in one spot. Next, we have the blaze grinder. So for the blazes, we use this piston system, which whenever you press the piston and then press it again, it closes it. And so by doing this, we're able to kind of keep the blazes from flying up. For example, if I've got the pistons open and I start to hit these blazes, they kind of fly up and go out of sight for a couple seconds, sometimes even longer. So if you use this piston system to keep them down, assuming you don't get entity cleared, then you'll be able to grind the blazes without fear of them flying up. And so right in the middle of these two things, we've got our Iron Golem collection area. Now, there's something to be said about this. We didn't do this correctly, right? What we should have had is the Iron Golem spawners directly beneath our feet right here. That way, when people are grinding, they're also AFKing the IGs. But I want to kind of show you guys the sort of collection that we have here. This might seem like a giant waste of space, and admittedly, it probably is on some levels, but on other levels, we need to keep mob drops moving as quickly as possible to funnel down to the bottom. So what we've done is we've created 3 different systems, and eventually, I suppose we could have all of this wall covered up with chests, eventually funneling down at the bottom. If you're wondering why this is maybe a little bit more effective, whenever something gets blocked up down here, it will get stuck in all of these hoppers and all of these chests all the way up. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about being on top of selling the iron all the time because these chests will all fill up over time. And it's really great, especially when you have a lot of IGs. So for example, I just sold this iron, like right before I started the episode here. And if we fly up, we can see why that this is probably producing so quickly is because we have a butt ton of IG spawners. These are a really great source of passive income, although admittedly, it seems like grinding is a little bit better for making money. Of course, anything that you can just do nothing and make money is always a plus, but if you're looking purely from a money perspective, you probably want to go with something like blaze spawners. That way you can sell the XP and the drops that you get from them. But if you're looking for something that you can AFK overnight and get on in the morning and have tons of money, iron golems are definitely the way to go. And then we've got creepers over here. Creepers are one of my personal favorites, having come from the Archon. They're kind of like a less expensive IG. We just use the water to kind of funnel them down. They fall to their deaths, and then they land on some hoppers down here. All the hoppers funnel into a collection system. These are pretty good because the other option is zombie pigmen, and zombie pigmen drop gold nuggets and sometimes gold ingots. You cannot sell gold nuggets to the server. So when you have players with the /sell all command, it's probably a little bit more effective to have creepers when all they drop is gunpowder, and you can easily just /sell all those things. So that is the reason we choose creepers over zombie pigmen or some of the other options for your fall damage type mobs. We would probably like to get endermen, but at the time that we built this, we didn't have enough hoppers to make like a huge area for them to fall on, and Endermen teleport away as soon as they hit water. So with an Enderman grinder, you kind of have to have the entire area full of space, and you can't use water to funnel them. So that's why we used creepers here instead of Endermen, because Ender Pearls you can also sell to the server, and if you're a PvPer, you're always going through Ender Pearls. And then it's worth noting that right over here, we've got a little lava pool here, so that whenever we get poppies in our IAG area, we can just take the poppies out of the chest, turn right, and throw them right into the lava, since poppies are pretty much useless on this server. And so that's pretty much it for our base tour, guys. We don't have too much storage set up here. We've got like 9 dubs over here, and then maybe another 5 or 7 or whatever over here. And that's all well and good. But from time to time, you gotta have a small compact base, and that's certainly what we've got here, especially if you're the type of player that would rather spend a lot of time working on defenses and have a base that's borderline unraidable than a base that's super massive and intimidating. But that's gonna do it for me for today, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and comment. If you're enjoying the series so far, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a whole heck of a lot. My name's Timalik. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all next time. See you guys.